The clock ticked past 3 a.m., each click a hammer blow against Sarah's skull. Her eyelids felt like lead weights, desperate to close, but giving in wasn't an option. Not tonight. She had promised herself 24 hours, no sleep. A silly bet with a friend, one she was starting to regret. Sarah wasn't the first to test her limits, and she wouldn't be the last. But what if this wasn't just one night? What if someone tried to stay awake for 30 days straight? The very idea seems impossible, like a sick joke. Yet the question lingers. What would actually happen to the human body? The answer, as with most things in medicine, is complex and fascinating. Sleep. It seems so passive, so unproductive. Yet during this downtime, our brains are anything but idle. Sleep is the body's nightly tune-up, a vital process for our physical and mental health. First, sleep acts like a brainwashing cycle, clearing out harmful toxins that build up throughout the day. Imagine a garbage truck collecting rubbish. That's your sleep cycle in action. Secondly, sleep boosts our immune system, those tiny soldiers fighting off infections. Deprived of sleep, our defenses weaken, making us vulnerable to every passing bug. And it doesn't stop there. Sleep is when our bodies balance hormones, repair muscles, and process emotions. Without it, we are running on empty, our energy reserves depleted. So let's break down this 30-day sleeplessness challenge. Day 1, Sarah might feel tired and irritable, her concentration waning. But as day 2 bleeds into day 3, the effects become more pronounced. Memory starts to falter like an old computer struggling to store files. Microsleep's brief involuntary naps lasting seconds creep in, making driving or operating machinery incredibly dangerous. By week 2, hallucinations might start. These aren't just visual, they can affect any of our senses, blurring the line between reality and imagination. The body is in a constant state of stress, flooded with cortisol, the fight or flight hormone. The longer we deprive ourselves of sleep, the more our motor skills, judgment, and even our perception of time become distorted. The world becomes a hazy, confusing place. Don't just take my word for it. Back in 1964, a 17-year-old named Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 days and 25 minutes, which was a world record at the time. While he didn't suffer any long-term damage, he did experience mood swings, paranoia, and even hallucinations. And, lab experiments on rats have shown even more alarming results. When deprived of sleep for extended periods, these animals suffered organ failure, weakened immune systems, and eventually, death. While these examples are definitely extreme, they really highlight the vital role sleep plays in our survival. We're not machines. We need rest to function, to think clearly, and honestly, just to exist in the world. Now, back to our initial question. Could someone survive 30 days without sleep? The honest answer is it's highly unlikely. While there aren't any documented cases of humans dying directly from sleep deprivation alone, the consequences would be catastrophic. Prolonged sleep loss would probably lead to a complete breakdown of bodily functions. We're talking immune deficiency, organ failure, and a seriously high risk of accidents because of impaired cognitive abilities. However, our bodies actually have a built-in safety mechanism. Long before hitting that 30-day mark, the brain would likely force the body into sleep, a desperate attempt to repair the damage and avoid a fatal system crash. So, the next time you're tempted to pull an all-nighter or sacrifice sleep for work, remember this: sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Just like we fuel our bodies with food and water, we need to recharge with sleep. Make it a priority. Try creating a relaxing bedtime routine, avoid caffeine before bed, and make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Your brain and body will honestly thank you for it. Sleep well and sweet dreams.